Ashes in the Sky, A Dream. Part 11, Climax and Conclusion, The Architect. The laughter echoed like static in Marcus's skull as he sprinted across the ruins of Upper Railing 6. The map had gone dark, completely. Only one signal pulsed now: Eastbridge, home sector. He hadn't seen that name in years. Not since the collapse. Not since everything started fracturing. The sky above him shimmered like water stretching thin. The stars were eyes, and now some blinked. A Shrike drone landed beside him, clicking, folding, chirping. Kiln, it rasped. Woke. Message. Door opened. He's coming. Him? Marcus asked, slowing. His voice was hoarse. He hadn't slept in 2 days, not real sleep, not the kind where you wake up with answers. Just layers of signal and noise. Who did we wake? The Shrike leaned forward. From its chest, it played a perfect image of the jungle gym. The mirrored woman. The sleepwalking children. Then static, then a figure cloaked in white, standing where the playground once was. The feed ended abruptly. Marcus looked up. He knew the place and could get there in 30 minutes, if the lines still held. As he climbed into the eastbound skimmer, his mind flashed with the old dream again, the first one, years ago, when the world had just begun to crack. A city with no doors. A voice behind the walls. A presence waiting at the edge of knowing. He never found the source. Until now. Loop West Eastbridge, 32 minutes later. The children were gone. Only the sound remained, the lullaby, now rising and falling like breath. The mirrored woman stood at the center, still faceless, her arms outstretched. Marcus stepped into the park. His hand trembled over the stabilizer glyph, but he didn't use it. "Where is he?" he asked. The woman tilted her head, and behind her, a shape stepped forward. Cloaked. Hooded. Not corrupted, not glitched, but impossibly real. "You opened the door, Marcus," the voice said. Not in sound, but directly into him. "You searched for what no system could provide. And now you've found it. Who are you?" Marcus whispered. The shape stepped into full clarity. The hood fell back. Eyes like burning galaxies, hands scarred, wounds still fresh. A presence that made the mirrored woman fall to her knees and the code around them freeze. "I am the architect," the figure said. "Not of this broken system. But of all that was, and all that will be." Marcus fell backward. You're, yes," the architect said. "I am Jesus Christ. The cornerstone rejected by the builders. The one outside your dream code, yet within every breath of your spirit. You searched for salvation in systems, peace in recursion. But I am what your heart has always needed." Marcus's voice cracked. "Then what is this place?" "A dream built on fear. A world sustained by threads of pride and doubt. But I come not to condemn your world, Marcus, I come to redeem it." He reached out a hand. "You opened the door to darkness, yes. But now I open one more, to life. Walk through it, and you will find peace, not escape, but restoration and salvation." Marcus's breath hitched. The mirrored woman shattered like glass as light poured from the architect's touch. The sky ceased its trembling. The eyes faded. And in the silence that followed, Marcus placed his hand into the architect's. A surge like no tech could replicate flowed through him. Not code. Grace. Epilogue. Later, in the ruins of the data sanctum, Agent Kiln stood overlooking a world reborn. Not because the dream had been stabilized, but because a deeper foundation had been laid. A cross now stood in the middle of Eastbridge. Not made of wires or glyphs. Just old, weathered wood. And beside it, a plaque read, "He was the architect. And he gave me what I could never build, salvation." The name at the bottom: Brother Marcus, Christian and follower of the one true heavenly architect.